Hey guys, it's Dave. Quick update to the spreadsheet that I did the other day, which helps you calculate your weekly paycheck. I've added some stuff to help you track Elite as well. So I want to show you that, and I don't have a lot of time, so I'm just going to kind of scramble through this. So let's take a look at the spreadsheet. Share my screen, of course. Nah, you're going to give me the spinning wheel of death. That's wonderful. That's right. There it is. All right, there we go. Okay, so here we are on the screen with the spreadsheet. What I've done is I've added categories that allow you to track a total number of coaches and to track advancement team volume. So let's just say you started the year with not 10, but let's say 100 coaches. What I've done is I've built in a way for you to say, okay, in quarter one, I added 5 coaches, so now I've got 105 coaches because I started with 100. And in quarter two, I added 4 coaches, and so now I've got 109. And in quarter three, I added 6 more. Don't worry about that error message. I added 6 more, so now I've got 115. And in quarter four, I added 6 more, so now I've got 21. Now, hopefully you're adding more than 6 people per quarter, but I just wanted to do some math so I can make sure this thing works. Now, you can always do this by just looking in your back office as well, but I think having all of this information in one spot is really going to be helpful for you. Now, when I'm talking about total number of coaches, I'm not talking about personally sponsored coaches. You can do that if you want. I think you want to know how many total coaches are in your organization. That's the information I would track. So at the beginning of the year, just pop in there right now and fill this thing out with however many coaches are in there. We will be getting emails soon that will tell you how many advancement team volumes. Sorry, my anal retentive side is kicking in big time when I get these spreadsheets, and I got to make sure that I do this right. We should be getting emails soon that'll tell you how many advancement team volume points you had last year. If you don't know what that means, this may not be something that you really want to track quite yet. Advancement team volume is basically the volume 3 levels deep under you. So the people that you have sponsored, the people they sponsored, and the people they sponsored. Basically the people that would affect your rank if you think of it that way. If you're looking to get elite points, you need to increase team volume, advancement team volume, because you get 1 elite point every time there are 10,000 more points than there were last year. So for those of you going for elite, this should help you track your ATV. So let's just use some nice round numbers here. Let's say it's 1 million when you start the year. What was it in quarter one? So in quarter one, I had 300. I added, 333,333 just because I hit the 3 button that many times. I like to have a monthly average. So I built in a little monthly average thing. If you have watched the other video and learned about, what all this information is here, entering your weekly paycheck, what it does is it really averages out your paycheck. And so you get a good look at what you're doing a week. Well, you're going to get a monthly ATV report. You could just use that too. That's something I've done in the past, is I've just usually had a whiteboard. I think this might help to have it all in one tidy little spot. And then, of course, what it does is it carries down here to quarter two. What was your quarterly volume? Well, that's how much you got, and this is how much you averaged. Then you get down here to quarter 3, and this is my quarter 3 volume, and this is how much I got, and this is how much I averaged per month, right? You can see like quarter 3 is down a little bit. So then quarter 3 had another strong quarter in quarter 3. My total ATV for the year, my average for this is quarter 4, sorry. Quarter 4. Then we get down here to the bottom. In addition to all this good information you'll have here about your gross total income, your total taxes due, you need to pay those quarterly, as I talked about in the other video, and then net profits. You'll also have a little ATV calculator here, and I'll just make this consistent with the rest of the spreadsheet size-wise, because once again, I get really anal when I do this stuff. So if you had 1 million points last year, and this year you had 1.2333 million points, your increase of volume from 2016 to 2017 was 233,000 volume points, which gets you 23 elite points. And I'm actually going to highlight that just for fun. Okay, so that's what I've added to the spreadsheet. I don't have time to go through and review the whole thing and get the whole video again. I just wanted to make sense out of that for people who are just sort of picking this thing up for the first time, taking a look at it. Just added some stuff to make it easier for you to track ATV points for elite. You get points in other areas, which is a whole nother video that I will do for you guys at some point later. Hope you're having a fantastic day. I got to go because Jimmy's going to call me any second. Bye.